Hey guys, it's Lee in a fishbowl, and today I'm doing a part of the March Craftness collaboration. I've never done a collaboration before, and I look like a hot mess because I've been at school all day. But I'm getting ready to put together my craft, or my it's a craft, but it's a little different than most people's crafts. Anyway, what I'm making today are a couple of t-shirts for K2 to wear during the Easter spring season. So I'm going to show you the supplies I need, and then I'm going to stop the camera and I'm going to go to a screen recording so that I can show you kind of the software I'm using, and then I'll come back to showing you how to do it. I'm going to try to do this as quick as possible, so I'm trying to rush through it. Here are the things that you're going to need. You're going to need a cutting mat. This is for the machine I'm going to show you in just a minute. You need scissors. You're going to need heat transfer vinyl. I have a light blue and a navy, and then I'll show you all about that later. And then I have, this is a printable heat transfer vinyl that I'm going to have to use for the white because I have no regular white vinyl, and because I have no light yellow. All I have is like a gold yellow, and I want some of it to be light yellow. So since I'm out of those colors, oh, excuse me, I'm going to do, hush, my son's over here listening. I'm going to actually print some of it on my printer and cut it out, and you'll see it doesn't make much difference. And then you're going to need a couple of t-shirts. And these are the t-shirts I picked. This one is one that I had from our Disney trip when I made t-shirts for that. This is a Old Navy t-shirt, and it's just white, and it's got the navy on. I guess they call it like a ringer t-shirt. I'm not sure exactly.
And comment, you don't have to do both.
I'm going to do both.
If you don't, I'm talking to the people who are watching.
Oh yeah, K2's saying.
If they don't want to, they don't have to do both.
You only have to do one t-shirt. So
I've got a specialty favorite, and I'm not going to tell you to the end.
Okay, well we'll put them on. You can see. And then I have this green t-shirt that came from Walmart, and it's Fruit of the Loom. So I have both of these. You can pre-wash your t-shirts. I don't usually pre-wash, but a lot of people do. Because they just think it, I don't know, they just pre-wash them. I don't do that. And then you're going to need this machine right here. So that's what I'm saying, my craft's a little different. It's not something everybody can do because you have to have this before you can do it. This is a silhouette cameo, and I've had it for about 2 years, and I love this. It's very similar to a Cricut, except, and this is the great thing, you don't have to have cartridges. So I plug this little baby into here, and I'm just going to show you the software I use. You design things. You can take JPEGs off the internet, just images, trace them, put them in there, and you can do all kinds of really cool stuff with them. And you can design all kinds of cool files too. So this is the machine I'm going to be using to cut my stuff. And the last piece of equipment you'll see at the end of this video is a heat press. I actually have a heat press upstairs in my craft area, and we're going to use it to press the images onto the shirt. So I'm going to go to a screenshot right now in screen recording, and I'm going to give you a rundown really quickly of how I designed the things that are going on the shirt, and then I'm going to show you how to put it on there. Okay, see you. Hey guys, so here we are, and I am in my Silhouette Studio software, and just real quickly I want to show you the things that I'm making today. The first, on the white shirt with the navy around the neck, I'm making this image. I'm making a chevron tie with a baby blue peep. I got the peep image from a friend who designed it. She made it herself, and then I bought the tie, the chevron tie, from the actual Silhouette store. Instead of using cartridges like you do with a Cricut, you go here and you can buy things. I'll just show you really quickly. This is not a tutorial, so I don't want to waste a lot of time on that. I can do those later if we have people that have silhouettes and want help. Well, it's not going to let me do it now, of course. Here it is. You can go in here and you can type in tie. Oop, hang on. And it shows you all kinds of ties, and then you buy them. So that's where I bought the tie. Okay. And then I changed the colors of it to navy and white, and the peep I made, I got from a file from a friend who also has one of these that doesn't live near me, but she shared it with me. Okay. So this is one of the t-shirts I'm making, and then the other t-shirt is this one. and it's the same peeps. And then I bought the glasses also from the Silhouette store, and then I used this. It's called LD Mischievous. It's a font. There it is right here, LD Mischievous. And I just typed out hanging with my peeps. And then I did over here, I did an offset and made the yellow around it so it makes it stand out really cool. The reason I have the green back here is because I'm just trying to give myself an idea of what this is going to look like on a green t-shirt. The same thing goes here. I can get rid of this. As a matter of fact, let me just go on and get rid of it. That's just to give me an idea of what it looked like. So this is what I'm going to be working with here. And this is what I'm going to be working with here. Okay, so that's the software. I'll be back in a second to show you how to cut it, but first let's go measure the shirts. Okay guys, so here we are. We're going to measure these shirts real quick. K2's here with me. He's going to kind of give me an idea of how big he wants his shirts. He's waving at you. So we're going to take our tape measure, which I forgot to mention you do need. You come about an inch and a half down from the neckline. Just kind of gauge it with your eye. And then you're going to kind of decide how big, you know, looking at the whole shirt and how it's going to lay on a person, how long you want it. I say for K2, we probably want it, what, about 9 inches tall?
Yeah.
Words and peeps. Okay. And then the width of it, how wide do you want it? Come over here and look. 12 inches.
I'm thinking about 2.
You don't want it to be too, look, you don't want it to be so skinny that you want it to be bigger on you.
Yeah, 12.
Okay,
yeah.
so we know that this shirt, we want it to be 9 by 12. So I'm going to put that into my computer in a minute. And then the tie, this one's going to be interesting. I've never done a tie before. And then we're going to have to figure out how long we want your tie, boo.
You can pick that. I'm not.
Well,
Here,
you want it big and wacky, or you want it kind of small and skinny?
Here, let's go.
Well, you don't want it down by your
14.
Well, yeah, you might want it about right there. You're right. Now the tie is going to come directly off this blue part right here. So I would say.
Okay, look,
13.
It can go small, big,
okay.
and small.
So you think 13 inches. Okay. So 13, and then at the widest part, how wide do you want it down here? About
at the widest,
I think 7 or 6.5.
Yeah, 6.5.
Okay, so we know our measurements. So let's go back to our software. Maybe I'm wrong. Okay, and then maybe we'll just shrink these a little bit. Group that together, and then let's just make these shorter without messing up the words. So that would make the whole image. Now let's put it all together. Yeah, it's about 8 by 12. I can go back and use my tape measure, but that looks about right. Okay, and it looks pretty centered. Actually, I may move this over just a tiny bit. There. All right, so I'm sorry, I don't want this to be a tutorial, but I want you to see what we do. Okay, so that one's done, and then we decided on the tie we wanted to do 13 tall. And we want to do, he said about 6.5 for the total. It makes it look like bigger than it is. Okay, let's back off of this. Let me put this in the right. So you can see it there. Okay, and there's the tie. So it's a 13 by 6.5. That looks about right. And then what I'm going to do is separate it and take it each layer apart. K2, I'm trying to do this. And then you will cut each single part. See? So these are the cut lines. And this is everything that I'm going to cut for that one. And then this one, we need to go back and check the cut lines as well. Okay, so I have got my navy. I'm only going to show you how to cut one piece of this. I have my navy vinyl, heat transfer vinyl already placed on my cutting mat. And I'm going to place it in the machine and I'm going to cut it. You just measure according to what you need. And then let me fix this so you can see what we're doing here. And then you're going to open the machine. The machine is hooked to my computer. I'm going to choose load cutting mat because that's what I'm using. I'm going to hit enter. I'm going to check my needle, make sure that it's on a good setting. I'm going to make it a little bit deeper. It's on 2 right now. Let's see, get it in there. Okay, put it back in. Make sure it's locked, it's all on here. And then I'm going to come over here to my laptop, which you can't see. I can't do a screen recording and do this, but I'm going to go over here and I'm going to hit send it to the silhouette. Let me make sure all my settings are right. I'm going to have it double cut and choose the right vinyl, heat vinyl. And then let's cut it. Let's see if it works. Here it goes. You can see the edge of it's cutting right now. I'm going to cut it again because I chose to double cut it. I just want to make sure it's cut nicely. And I'm only going to show you this one piece. There's no use in showing you the whole thing. And you just peel it off. Okay, guys, so I just want to show you another really quick part of this. You know, I cut this vinyl. I'm sorry, that light's terrible. I'm no good at this video and stuff. But I wanted to show you how you make it actually what you're going to cut. Okay, I put it in the machine and I cut it, and you've seen that clip. But then you can take something like this. Where's my, okay, there it is. It's a pick, and you kind of just pull, and you're going to pull this apart. Watch what happens. Hang on, let me pull it. I've already done, this is called weeding. I've already done all my other weeding. This is the last pieces, so I wanted to show you. You just pull it here, and as you can see, my peeps are coming to life. You just pull it, and so there's your peeps, and that's what's going to go on the shirts in a second. So I wanted to show you how you weed real quick, and then I'll be back in a minute once I get the shirts ready with this. This is my heat press, and you'll have to excuse my craft area is a mess, but this is my heat press. So I'll show you all about that. So I have my shirt on here. You can see it casts a shadow on my heat press. This is my heat press. It's a power heat press, and there's the temperature, and it has a timer and everything. And this is what it looks like without letting you see how awful and messy my craft area is. That's what it looks like. As you can see, I have my pieces for the shirt all laid out. Here's the peep, here's the background to the tie, and then here's the chevron. So you're going to layer it starting with the bottom layer. And you just simply take it, and it's kind of a guesswork as far as if this shirt is on straight or not. There's no real way to know, but it looks as straight as I can get it. So you just hope and cross your fingers, and then you just press. It's got this, see this clear plastic that kind of covers it so that you can at least lay it out and kind of see what it's going to look like. I do hate that the collar does that, but I don't think it matters. So there's the first layer. So here we go. You just take this thing and you close it and you lock it and you wait the 30 seconds. And so I'm going to stop it and come back. Beeped, and that's what it looks like. So then you just take this little thing right here. It's clear. Let me pull it this way. I don't want it to, you have to kind of watch it. You peel that. And it's still got I'm repressing. I didn't press it the full amount yet. Hang on, let me do this. It's kind of hard to do it with one hand and camera. So you just peel that off, and there it is. It's on the shirt. Pretty cool, huh? So next is the next layer. And you take this little beauty right here, and you lay it on top of it. Ooh, there's some scraps. Let's get that off. I don't know where that came from. So you take it and you lay it. I had to do this in two pieces because the only piece I had of white that was big enough wasn't big enough to do the whole thing at once. So you make sure that this is straight. Looks good to me. And then I put because see this corner here and that right there is exposed to the heat now, so you have to cover it with your Teflon sheet so it doesn't melt. I've made that mistake before, and then you wait again. So, alright, so it's beeping. So you pull it up, pull the Teflon sheet off, and then you peel this back. It's hard to see. I'm sorry there's a shadow. Alright, okay. It's kind of hard to do it also with one hand without burning myself, so hang on. I love this. This is a flocked white, so it's going to give it kind of a raised look. I've got threads on here. I'll clean all that up later. But so that's what it looks like there. Then I just have to do this part and then put the peep on. So let me do all that and I'll show you the finished product. I don't know if you remember I mentioned that I had to do some of this printable because I was out of the right type of vinyl. So this is a printable vinyl. It's printed and then all you do is just peel it. Watch, I'll peel it. Hang on. Sorry. And there it is. It's just printed. Hang on. Get the light to adjust. See? And it's just real flimsy. So here is what I've done so far with this shirt. Hang on, let me peel this off. Okay, I had a little error I had to fix. So far I've got the blue on and the brown eyes. So now I need to do my first peep, but I have to do this. This is very tricky because this material is very flimsy and it curls real easily once you peel the back off of it. So I can't do this and do the camera, but this is kind of where we are. So let me put the yellow on. All right, show me your shirt. What do you think?
I love them.
Do you like it? All right, let's look up front. Look at it. Move your hands. It says, it's hard to read around a belly, hanging with my peeps. And I got little nerdy peeps on there. Very cool. All right, do me a little turn, little model turn. And now go put on the other shirt. All right, come here. Oh, what you do? You got string on this one. There you go. Check you out. Look at you and your big tie with your peep on it. You like that one?
Mm-hmm.
Step back. Let me see you with your khaki shorts on. You look cute. All right, give me a little spin. All right, good deal. Thanks, K2, for being a great model. All right, let me get the shirt.